G'day guys, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're all doing well. My name's Don Royal, and today I thought I'd show off my Starlight driving build. I've been noticing a lot of videos on YouTube showing off their builds. Most of them I think have been on PC and they're pretty impressive, man. And I've sunk a lot of hours into this place and it's really, really dense. It's a really dense, packed settlement, and you can tell by the frame rate drop that even just zooming in gets experience. Stuff pops in when you zoom in because I don't think the game can conceivably load everything all at once, you know. But yeah, I thought I'd really like to show this place off. Good morning, Pepperoni. How are we? Alright, so I'm playing this on an Xbox. I've got a lot of mods installed and I've got cheats, you know, resource cheats and stuff like that. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend I did this all myself. Oh, look, you can see over there. Oh, that wall just loaded in.
Let's see that in an instant replay.
Yeah, off to a bad start, unfortunately.
This is going to get way worse. Trust me, way worse. All right, so this is what I've conceived of as a Minutemen Stronghold. So for military purposes, original, right? I know, but also for citizens to come to work and, you know, chill out too if they want to, because it's a safe place. It's a safe place for the Minutemen in the Commonwealth. So if we go along, we'll get right to it because this video is going to be a long one, I'm sure. And I'm sorry if you can hear my controller clicking in the background. It is what it is. There's not much I can do about that. So I might get a PC to stop that sort of stuff, but you know, if you guys can buy that for me, because I'm certainly not prepared to buy one myself just yet. Anyway, back to the tour of this wonderful place I've built. So it's completely surrounded by a concrete wall. You can see in some spaces we have barbed wire where there's high points, so raiders can't go hippity-hoppeting their way in through there. I couldn't do it the whole way around because the build was already pretty packed. I'm a bit drunk. The build was already pretty packed as it was, and it crashes a lot. I don't know if I mentioned that before, which is really unfortunate, you know, because it's not a functioning place. This place is FUCK capital. It is bad. The what do you call it? Pathfinding for the NPCs is absolutely decimated. Like, it's been burnt to freaking high hell, man. Because they just don't know what to do through here. They can't, for some reason, they just can't get around. But, you know, I'd see it as a sort of nice place to look at. Like I said before, I'm doing this on Xbox. I've got mods installed.
Another day in the Commonwealth.
Yep, certainly is, Pepperino. This has got a lot of mods installed, blah, 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 cheats and stuff. So like I said before, I'm not going to pretend I scrapped all this myself. But what I've tried to build here is a stronghold that's sort of the center of this locality. So if we picture this as sort of like one of the quadrants of the map, obviously you've got the sanctuary up here. So what this stands as is a centralized location, sort of like a forward operating base for Minutemen operations to be able to be dispersed out to different locations. So supplies, surplus, soldiers, you know, any sort of operations, all that sort of stuff. Also acts as a place to allow work, to allow sanctuary. So it's like a second sanctuary. And you can see, I mean, this is the front entrance. Now we've got two entrances, one on this side, one on the other, and they're the only two entrances that people are allowed to enter and exit. This is the only entrance that civilians are allowed to enter and exit. So we'll come back to this really soon. I'll go for a quick run around of the perimeter wall. Really quick one. As you can see, there's a lot of defenses here. We've got turrets that are protected by sandbags. We've got watchtowers with guards. There should be a guard in there. Hello, Javine.
What are you staring at, fucker?
So we've got the heavy laser turrets with the Halloween paint. We've got these jut out sort of Entry and exit points for soldiers. If the base is attacked, they're double door, double electrical door with missile turrets on top. We'll go to look at them later too. So we got, you know, more turrets up there, spotlights, more guard towers with old Fred up there in his little beanie. Good man. Almost pulled the trigger then. Phooey. Fingers off triggers, mate. Safety on. No, there's never safety on in the Commonwealth, man. Alright, so we've got another one here. This is the West 3. That was the East 2. More turrets, protected. This is West 2, where prisoners come through, and I'll show you why later. And this is the entrance for Minutemen military personnel. So any soldiers checking in to be admitted, you know, for duty, either as guardsmen here or to be housed here while they get sent out for operations to scourge the Commonwealth of scum and banditry. So as you can see, Starlight Stronghold, West 1 checkpoint. Obviously it's a secure area. So we've got a lot of protection here, man. I've painstakingly made this place really protected. And I just want to say now that I don't have Place Anywhere mods. And the map trick, it has been purged by God Howard for some strange reason. He's punished us mere mortals. So this was hard to build. I couldn't do any Place Anywhere. It was really difficult to put stuff in a place, man. But I just kept building and building, and now it's just a hellhole of crashing. So if you continue around, you can see that the wall keeps going and going and going and going and going. So we've got the northern defense wall here that faces out to Sanctuary. Just some missile turrets and stuff on top of there. We'll get a look at that soon. So yeah, we have this wall. I'll fast forward through here. And we're back at the main entrance. Alright, so let's begin the proper interior tour. So if she's here, yes she is. Good morning, love. How are we? Oh, that's gross. You should. There's plenty of stuff in there to clean them out, so maybe you should do that. This is old mate's little checkpoint box. So what will happen is, say if you're a trader. Oh look, it's Sheffield. Good morning, Sheffield. How are you, buddy? Yeah, no worries. I've heard your dialogue like 1 billion times, so you can stop that now. Say you're a trader coming through, and you're known to the Minutemen, because this place doesn't accept people who aren't known, because that would be a threat to security, of course. You'd come through, you'd station your stuff here. Old Bella here would come out, check your stuff out. She'd go through your packs, she'd go through your stuff, make sure you're not bringing in any unwanted goods. And then if you've got a wheeled cart, it will be brought up here, unless you want to take the steps. You know, we're disability friendly here, wheelchair friendly. We want to, you know, accommodate for all people. And obviously, you are just over encumbered by this massive tower right from the start. And I like that. I like that sort of, you know, imposing nature of this place. I think it's pretty cool. So she'll check your stuff out. She'll log in your sort of entry. Not a proper check-in, just like a mark off to say that you've been here. And then you'll come into this area. This is, shush, Sheffield, I'm trying to do a tour. Shut up. Maybe I should shoot your liver. Anyway, no, I'm not a mean person like that. I'll deal with you later. So this is where you'll come in and actually be checked in. This is where any weapons you have will be stored away, locked up. Any sort of dangerous armors, maybe sparked armors or anything like that, you know, that you could use to barge people will be locked up in these lockers. Any sort of dangerous goods you might have will be placed away. You will be checked in, and then you and your cart or whatever you possess can continue forward into the decontamination. And we have 2 here for Brahmin, for packs, for, you know, anything else. If we've got multiple people coming in, I don't know. Just 2 there looks cool. I don't need to justify it. Now, when you first come in, I forgot to mention this. I like this part. You have these shotgun turrets that if you come in and you try to cause any trouble, boom, straight from the side. And there's bloody 2 of them. And they're protected by sandbags. The only feasible thing I could think that would, you know, mess that up would be someone tossing a grenade around the side. But, you know, Let's not think about those things, okay? There's no use trying to worry. Shush! Now I'm definitely shooting your liver, damn it! Alright, so what will happen is you'll come through here. More protection. If there's any sort of trouble at the front, Minutemen can station up on this platform. You'll come down. Oh, someone's left the gate open. And what you're greeted with straight away, welcome all travellers. So, travellers from all over the Commonwealth. Only Minutemen travellers though. This place was open to the public, but then we had some scenarios take place, and we had to stop at, unfortunately. So that was for them, but now it's just for Minutemen travellers. So welcome all travellers, and you will come through, and you will be greeted by a couple of these stores up front. And these are just sort of, you know, lowly shops, sort of thing you'd see at like a, you know, if you've been to the Easter show in Sydney or, you know, any sort of fair anywhere else around the world. They always have shops at the front. So that's what I've tried to emulate here. You've got a little bar owned by Old Mate. That's his actual name. First name Old, last name Mate. You'd have a seat here, have a nice little drink, you know, relax. And then you'd come through and you'd be meted by the Patriot Plaza Goods and Services. So what this is, Starlight Drive or Starlight Stronghold actually, is split up into 3 districts. This is the residential district. So you'd have like a small hotel for passing travellers. You have proper residential housing for people who live here. Not soldiers, but workers who till the farms or the shops. You have shops on the right. And then you have one of my most proud creations, the treehouse. It looks better at night, the sign. But what this is a restaurant and bar. Oh no, it's Pesto gravy. Oh god, hide your face, man. Cover your eyes. Okay, so the treehouse is a bar and restaurant that's built around a tree. And I don't know if other people have done that, but I've done that really, really early on, years ago when I first started playing Fallout, and I was really chuffed with it, you know, so I thought I'd do it again. Oh no, someone's left the door open to the fridge, even though the window's smashed, and it doesn't matter anyway. How dare they? Alright, so we have the restaurant down here. The restaurant is called Hot Dog. See? Hot Dog Restaurant. I've spelt restaurant wrong, but... oh, have I? I'm not sure. But... I'm usually good at spelling, but I can't tell right now. Anyway, it's been a long day at work. So, I'm pretty sure I have. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is the Hot Dog restaurant. I'm sure people in the Commonwealth don't know how to spell anyway. No offense. This is a hot dog restaurant, so you'd be brought through here. At night, it looks really nice. I'll do a night tour through here as well, added to this video. Oh, God, Pesto. Go away, Pesto gravy. Silence, wench. No, it's not. Go away. He's blocking my way up the stairs, too. Anyway, so yeah, you and your family could sit here after you order your food and just sit down and relax, you know, and just it's really open, it's really communal sort of place. Make coffee, not war. I like that. Whoever made that sign, that's a funny sign. So what you'll do is go away, Pesto. I'm ignoring you. Oh, come on, get out of the way, my friend. No, I would not. Come on, move. Bro, move. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. This is very embarrassing. Pesto's been a little bit... See, what do I say? What conversation? Yeah.
I understood.
Yeah,
And I
okay.
appreciate-
Can you...
Good.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Friendship means a lot to
See,
me.
it always comes up romance, and it's red hot. Like, God, he's ready.
Back to it, huh?
Yeah, we should get back to it, huh? Look, I'll show you something. If I tell him to move over here, he can't do it. Wait, no, don't follow me. Move there. Wait. Oh, it's
No,
not,
nothing. All right.
it's not letting me move for some reason. Oh, dude. What is going on? I'm going to have to cut this, guys.
Excuse me. Is there something you need?
Yeah, move there. Why won't it let me move? Is it because my HUD's off? I'm not sure, man. I'm not a pro gamer. Bro, get out of the... Oh, my God. I'm doing this, man.
No, nothing. Okay.
I'm doing this, bro. I'm sorry, Pesto, but... Move! That's it, you're hurt. Thank you. Should be getting hurt.
In the headshots, it's like boom, headshot! Boom, headshot!
Alright. Oh, hello. This is my engineer. Anyway. So this is the bar. I'm so sorry about that, guys.
Sorry.
My first video and it's already a mess. Anyway, let's move on from that. That didn't happen. So this is the bar. It's called Liquors. Very unique name, of course. So this is where people would come up, just sit down, have a nice drink after work. Someone's left the fridge open again. I'm over that. So I'm just trying to waste our electricity here. How dare they? So this is, yeah, people come up here, have a nice little drink. And this is the rooftop bar, where they cook up, they fill it out across, people can sit down, have a nice laugh and a talk and enjoy the fresh air. Alright, so that's the tree house. I'm going to go for a little jump over here. Go for a landing. Ooh, everyone's popping out of the woodworks today. So, let's move on. I will do a tour of the residential area, and then I will go through the industrial area. Okay, so this is just a place for passerbys, you know, Minutemen, civilians who, you know, just need a quick place to sleep. They're always welcome here. They're little foot lockers that they can use. And these are the housing for the permanent residents. So they're all labelled. That's number 5, number 6, 7. Down is 1, 2, 3, 4. So these places are really lived in. And these are the mods sort of that I'm talking about that have decimated the frame rate of this place and caused it to crash. Is the do-it-yourself mod for Xbox. I love it, man. It's awesome. All this stuff is static. It can't move. I'm pretty sure you guys know about that already. We've got a double bed here. It's obviously a couple with a child, and good on them. That's great. Got a little TV. Got another residential area. It's a bit neater in this place. So I really tried to make this place look lived in. You know what I mean? These people have just moved out. So that's going to be moved in later. We've got someone here just starting to move in. We've got the suitcases there. They're going to be here working for a while. We've got a tool guy who lives in there. And just some other, you know, small residences. So if you're looking to spice up your settlements, man, I'd really suggest getting that do-it-yourself and just sort of packing stuff in a really homely way like you do at home. You know what I mean? Stuff doesn't have to look that neat. It doesn't have to look properly placed, unless you're doing something like a government's office or something. If you really want it to look lived in, you know, it's not like my settlement's the best. I'm not trying to say that. There's a lot of incredible settlements that people have built, especially by like Ranger Dave and stuff. That's just awesome stuff. But yeah, man, just follow what you think and try not to impress anyone. You know what I mean? Just pack it and pack it and pack it until your game crashes constantly. I'm waiting for this to crash. I think it's going to soon. Anyway, let's go for a tour still through the Patriot Plaza. Here we have some shops. G'day, my friend. How are we? What's going on? Oh, okay. Stop whinging.
Stop crying, you sniveling ass.
My stuff hurts too, mate. Everyone's stuff hurts. Alright, it's a Commonwealth. People are missing limbs. Alright, oh, and you got that face going on. So I guess you can whinge. Anyway, sorry. This is a clothing shop, just normal clothes. I would have put clothes on these dummies, but every time I try, it doesn't work for some reason. I'm not sure. This shop is called Sew in Style. We've got Doc Lock. There's a little clinic in here. You know, just some blood packs and stuff. And here we have Ammunition. Totally didn't steal that name. Definitely not. If anything, they stole it from me. Fucking rockstar. Oh, here we go. Sammy. What's going on, Big Sam?
Yeah.
How are we? Yeah? Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah!
Alright, so Sammy runs this shop. There's not too much on the counter here because the game always crashes when I try to put stuff, you know, just like registers and that. But this is just, you know, just for Minutemen civilians to come and buy any weapons they need. We can see we've sold a couple of the melee weapons, so that's good to see. And yeah, we've got some armors and whatever you need. We've also got a power armor frame here. So, obviously, proud American stripes there, of course. Because I'm American, you can tell by my accent. And over here we have the General's Store. So obviously the General Store. I've been waiting to do that. And yeah, just pick up anything you want here. There you go, love. We have some, just have everything you need. Just some like barbering items, hairdressing items. You know, just anything that you need. Alright, so that's enough with the residential area. We will continue the tour. I'm sure this is already going on Oh god, I thought the game just crashed. Oh no, wait, there's a little bit more to see actually. Residential area. All right, here we have the watering hole. This is showers and laundry. Now, I didn't make my showers indoor. I thought it just seemed, obviously it's accessible to both men and women, not at the same time, unless they want to do it that way, just, you know, in private, of course. Yeah, I just wanted to seem a little bit more genuine. I didn't want to have these facilities, you know, where it was sort of, you know, just really clean and pristine. You know, so I just thought it'd be cool to have people come in here and just shower off. They come in here, they heat up their water in this fireplace. They go into one of their cubicles that you can't really see anyone else in. It's hard to see others, you know what I mean? Unless you poke your head out, but then, you know, people see it and they're like, "Wait, weirdo, what are you doing?" And then you get kicked out for being a weirdo. Pepperoni. Yeah, so people just come here, put their stuff up there, soap and stuff, clean up, and yeah, I just thought it'd be a little bit cooler to have it. I thought it'd be more genuine to have it. I could have at least put floors in there, like those sorts of floors, but you know, it is what it is. I forgot to, and then, you know, they have to suffer. If they want it, they build it themselves. And then we have the laundry station over here. People come and clean their own. Oh, someone banging on my windows? I don't think so. Oh gosh, I thought someone was just banging on my side windows. People. That wasn't. That was a bit freaky. Oh fucking hell! I was ready to jump up and smash someone. All right, and oh, there's nothing in here. Sorry, this is such a crazy tour, guys. I know I'm not really made for this stuff. We obviously have the guard tower. Just the rest of the residential area. We have the doors that I was talking about previously. So we have the double door system where if this door was on as well. Oh god, it's not connected. This wire always comes loose. I'm not sure why. It just deletes. But yeah, I'm not going to put it in now in case I get into workshop mode and it crashes. But yeah, that wire always gets deleted. But basically what happens is if this door is on, they can both be turned off at the same time, sort of thing, or open at the same time, or during times, you know, if Minutemen were rushing back in, or they just keep it permanently off, and then they can shut that door behind them and then open it from here once they're sure that there's no threat. You know, that's come in with them. So then obviously have more decontamination things here. You have the generators for the residential area. So you just got 2 nuclear generators here. Oh god, I can't get through that door. I haven't tested that part yet, so I didn't know that was the case. You can go through this door, but... So you just have 2 generators here. And something I want to mention, man, I think it's stupid that they put these in and that they poke through the ceiling. Like, what the hell? That really peed me off, man. I was like, what? Why would you do that, man? Anyway. So, yeah, those generators pretty much fuel all the residential area, the street lights, and pretty much all that section over there. And there's other generators which we'll show you later. And that's the residential area. No worries. So do I. Goodbye. Alright, so moving on. We're going to the industrial area now. So say you're the same trader that came in. Well, not so much a trader. Let's say if you were a Minutemen scav, a collector of loot and stuff. Or you went on some missions and you want to bring some stuff back for the base. So what you would do is, you'd come through here and say that engineer that I showed you before wasn't here. You chuck your loot into there, and then it's collected, and it's stored, and it's scrapped, and it's blah, blah, blah. And on goes life, the cycle of life. A beautiful cycle of scrap. So this is the scrapping area. So this is where we just keep all sort of items brought in from the Commonwealth. And it's organized, sorted out. And if you have any more supplies that you want to drop off, you'd come through here. So we're on this side of the treehouse, and this is the entrance to the industrial area, and we have a couple of things to show you here, and we'll start with the water purifying plant. Alright, so we have a nice large water purifying plant here. I don't know if I said that right just then. We've got 2 of them in. Nice black paint. I love that, man. We've got some nice barrels here waiting to get shipped to other settlements. And people might think, oh, well, there's not enough water in there, right? Well, guess what? We have a wall here for water to be brought in from the Commonwealth and poured in. It's running a little bit low now, but which is a bit of a worry. But, you know, I'm sure we'll get some soon. There is some coming in. It's supposed to be. Let's hope it doesn't get raided. So, yeah, they come in, they'll pour it in, and then the purifiers will go through and purify it. And then just a little thing there if you need a drink. And we have a watchtower here with some columns under the stairs because obviously stairs can't go that whole way. So up here you have a good view, and there's lots of good views all around. There's lots of good watchtowers. So this place is heavily defended. And what I'll show you next is the generator area that powers most of the defenses. So I've tried to set it up so those generators over there powered the residential area and the south defenses, and over in that corner, and the generators here power this sort of section, so they power the industrial area and also the front defenses and stuff. So we'll go from the top. We have some communications there, we'll show you soon. I have a little watch room in here just to watch out. You know, snipers can go wild from here if they need to. And the stairs lead down. And it's a sort of a hard entrance to get in here. Just ignore that. And you have the generator room. So this is just to fix up the top of the generators and stuff, or, you know, to do any of the connector work. And down in here is the actual generators, and they feed out and they do their job. So this entire section's walled off. I made it walled off so that normal people can't just go walking around. They gotta walk through this hallway and out to here. I've also got a elevator section next to the scavenging area, or the scrap area, which I really like. I think this thing is really cool. So this can just take you right up to the top. You need to bring any materials and stuff. Then the problem is that it doesn't really line up. I didn't really line it up at the start. I sort of built this and then that, and so I just did the next best thing, and I created some toolbox to use as stairs and a little hippity hoppity, and this is my property. And yeah, and you can take it back down, any materials and stuff that you need to take down with you. Ooh, look at that frame rate drop. It's getting bad, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how much longer the Xbox can last. I can hear the fans whirring. It's about to be lifted up for takeoff. AC-130 gunship on approach. My Xbox is going to blow up. Hiroshima. Alright. So, this is the greenhouse. This is where we produce, obviously, a lot of food, a lot of the gardening stuff. You know, just everything that we can also ship out to other settlements that need sort of, well, not so much settlements, but operation bases, you know, little outposts and stuff out in the thing. So that's what this is mainly for. This also feeds us, but one disadvantage with this place is that a lot of our food consumption comes from import, which is my head law, obviously. But I did have some more stuff built up here. This was like a double-story greenhouse, which some people might like, some people might not like. But I had to scrap it because it was just too much and the frame rate was just too bad. But I really liked it, man. I had some good wheat and stuff growing up there, storage area, blah, blah, blah. But I guess it's cool just like that. Just a nice little one-layer greenhouse. We'll come over here to the northern defense wall. Good, man. Thanks. And all this is, it's just the northern defense wall. Missile turrets can't really hurt anyone. They can't destroy anything in the base, which is why I set them up here. Spotlights. Got spotlights on the side out there. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, that's what this really is. Again, I would have packed this with boxes and stuff, really lived in, but I just couldn't, man. Like I said, pathfinding, frame rate, you know, it's just decimated. So I couldn't do anymore. So past the greenhouse, we have livestock area. Livestock housing, so Brahmin and stuff. We haven't got any Brahmin now. We had to slaughter them. Chicken coop, things like that. We've got dog houses for the guard dogs. We've got little teddy bears up there. We've got the food. We've got the little things. Kennels, that's what it's called. Up here again, the same thing. Nice little colourful, nice little cute rug for them. And here we have the factory. This factory produces a lot of our goods, produces a lot of raw material for building and stuff. So this is the bottom floor factory where we store a lot of stuff that comes in from the Commonwealth. Workers come in, they'll process materials that come in from the scrapyard, and then they'll either be made into other materials, other usable objects, or they'll be stored for later use. And up here we've got, oh no, look at this frame rate. I think it's going to crash soon, guys. It's actually gotten really good so far, so let's not jinx it. So we've got some weapons workbench, armor workbench, some power armor frames and stuff, just for the Minutemen to work on. So yeah, this is the factory top floor. I like the look of this factory. I just think, like, I've worked in factories in my life, and it just reminds me of an actual factory. Cramped and dusty and hot and horrid, man. That's all I remember. Good times were overshadowed by pain. So I got the backs of the shops here. Again, I would have filled this place out. Man, it's disappointing, you know, with the frame rate. I wish I had a PC with good processing and stuff, because I really would have packed this out more. Further in the industrial area, we have basketball court. You know, just for the soldiers to keep fit and stuff. There's no basketballs there right now. And that's pretty much the whole of the industrial area. Oh god, again I thought it was going to crash. This is the other entrance to the greenhouse. Obviously green doors to the greenhouse. And that's another entrance up to the northern defense wall. Alright, so we'll move on to the military area. Alright, so welcome back. Now you've already seen this, so we won't hang on to it for too long. But it's the same thing as at the front. You've got a check-in area here. They'll just go over your papers, your identity, list you down and stuff. And when you come in, this is where the check-in will begin. We've got a couple shotgun turrets in here. And this is where these soldiers and just any sort of military Minutemen personnel will be jotted down. And then fed into the meat grinder of Starlight Stronghold. Yay! Over here we have a commons area.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Nah, not from you, mate. So this is just for, like, if there's an overabundance of troops, they got this area to sleep, or if we're experiencing more attacks than usual, they sleep here so they can rush out quickly. And this is sort of tactical. I've made this so that if people attack, raiders for example, they have to contend with Minutemen in cover behind here, firing at them. Now for them to get through, they have to keep coming through further and further, getting popped off at the whole time. So I thought it was like a nice little, I did it mostly just to fill up the space really, but yeah, that's just to justify my work. So you can see we've got a little turrets and stuff up there. So going, oh god, it's going to crash, guys. It is. I can feel it in my loins. It's going to crash. So obviously you have a little decontamination thing. You got one there too. Again, we've got the ramp for any sort of carts, wheeled carts and stuff. And as you come in, you're greeted by the commander's office. So if you need any sort of further requirements and stuff, as a newly registered Minutemen soldier being assigned to Starlight Stronghold.
Today, Junior!
I can't even remember. God damn it. This is where you come if you have any other sort of stuff, or say you're just a citizen and you want to have a chat, or you want to register actually. You know, you can be interviewed by the commander up here. He's got a decent little office. He's still got some stuff, still some furniture to put out. Over here you have the surplus. So in my head lore, I imagine that these doors are only opened by keys. So obviously the general has a key to access, and this is just a surplus of materials like foods or canned goods, water, obviously medicine, stuff like that. There are ammo boxes here, but there's an actual armory that stores mostly ammunition. So most of these are just filled with other sorts of stuff or small caliber fire and stuff. I know that doesn't make sense, but you know, whatever. Just some leftover dragon's teeth. Yeah, and I use this sort of what's it called? Like an army cover. I forget what it was called in the mod list. But yeah, it's really cool. If you guys want to ask for any of the mods, I mean, I'll be happy to provide the mod list, you know, for all this stuff. I'll go through the mods so you can see it. But yeah, I just thought it looked really cool for it being a surplus area. It sort of needed that, you know what I mean? It's barbed wired all the way around. Can't be accessed. Oh, might be able to be. Oh, damn it, it can be accessed. Oh no, did I just lock myself in here? Uh-oh, I think I just locked myself in here, guys. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna cut this and I'll be right back.
3 days later.
Alright, I'm out of the door. I walked through like Houdini. Nah, I just went into workshop mode and picked up the door and walked out and then put it back. So yeah, let's leave that open so that it doesn't... Actually, no, let's close it. Sorry, keep it locked so people don't thieve. So yeah, so that's the surplus area. Hey guys, Don Royal here. I actually forgot to show you one aspect of the army district, which is unfortunate. So I'm just going to insert this video in between. So, if you remember, we have the surplus store there and the commander's office. So obviously that's the West 1 checkpoint. Now what I forgot to show you is up here we have the officer's room, where they will conduct meetings. You can hear all the turrets in the background. That's a bit annoying, but you know, what do you do? So they'll conduct meetings with all the bloody turrets, you know, raging all around them, and they have the little map of the Commonwealth just so they can pinpoint any locations that need fortifying or need discussing. You have the general watching in the background, and yeah, we have a little encoder here, little scribe to write everything down. I think this is a nice little area. This is one of the last areas that I actually built when I just realized that it was just unfeasible to continue. So these doors are locked when that's occurring. So you come out here, and this is the top of that entranceway. Got more protection here. There's usually a guard here as well. And it comes across. Some more protection, more sandbags, always sandbags. This place should have been called Sandbag Stronghold. Oh, hello, headshot. Kapow! I don't know whose that is. Is that a trash can or who knows? Anyway, so what this leads up to as well, as we continue up, is the artillery. And again, the artillery goes on here. See what I mean? The pathfinding in this place is just absolutely decimated. So we've got a little artillery here to provide support all around. Like I said before about the centralized location, this is a good place for this to be placed for that, you know. And this, I think, is actually a good spot to get an overview from this side anyway of the stronghold. So we got the industrial area there, this being the army area, army district, and then the residential over there. And yeah, so this is what I forgot to show you guys, and we'll get back to the video. That's the commander's office. Now this is the barracks for the soldiers. Again, this place hasn't been furnished too much. You can see it's very bare, which is unfortunate because it's a barracks, but I just can't put any more stuff in here, man. And you know, really sad about that I can't put any more than that. But you know, we have beds here for the soldiers. They've got you know, containers. They've got foot lockers and boxes that they can lock their stuff up in. Just some general lockers there. We've got the officers' quarters here. What was that? It sounded like Marge Simpson.
I just think they're neat.
We've got the officers' quarters here. They don't really have too much privacy either, but as army tradition, they are above the soldiers, which is fair enough. Here we have the eternal light on top of the commander's office, and it burns bright always as a symbol for those fallen and those fighting, and those we protect, and it never goes out ever. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole barracks. This is where all the troops will be housed. They can sit out here and have a cigarette or whatever they need. I find smoking not very nice, but I used to smoke, so that's why I provided that for them, because I know what it's like when you need someone to smoke, but there's nowhere to smoke. But we do encourage them to quit smoking, like I have, like the general has, and me personally, because it's not good for you. Obviously, we have eating area. Again, I would have really liked to pack this place out, man. It would have been nice, but let's just pretend it's being refurnished, repainted, or whatever. So we've got a little cooking station at the front here. People can sit and chat, tell war stories, how they killed 15 super mutants at once, and everyone's like, oh yeah, that's really good of you. That's really cool. How'd you do that? And he's like, oh, with a power fist, and it was broken too, man. And he's like, oh, okay. But yeah, that's where they sit and do that. Here we have the bird's nest, and what this is a platform for recon and sniper activity. So there's obviously 2 entrances to this place, but the main one is this one. You come up, and this is where snipers will pop off if anything goes wrong. Ooh, this guy's left his gun out. Uh-oh, that's a sanctioning. Little bugger. It's a nice weapon though, so I don't blame him. You know, wants to show off anyone else who comes up here. So this can be guarded by 3 scouts at once, and so they'll just look out, look over. This being the sort of the military entrance, they really want to protect it, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is the entrance that comes down here, and obviously we have more walls here if people need to pop off down into there. I'm sorry this tour is taking so long, guys. This is my first video. I hope you're enjoying it, man. I really do. I hope you're enjoying this settlement tour. I worked really hard on it, and yeah, a lot of people have done some incredible stuff in this game. So I just hope I'm sort of living up to it. And I hope you're having a wonderful day too, because it's a Friday here, and it's been a pretty nice day for me. So that's why I'm in a good mood. Anyway, this is the top of the armory. This is just a guard tower in case people were to break in. You know what I mean? We could provide more support. Level 2 of this elevator doesn't really go anywhere. So it's just level 1, level 3, level 4. Level 2 is just sort of like a little storage platform. So, continuing the tour. This is reminding you, this is the military district. So we come across the armory and the comms station.
Oh yeah, this just keeps getting better and better.
We'll go to the comms station first. This is where obviously comms, communications from the military come through. What the fuck? Recorded, any sort of stuff that's, urgent. Like we need food or blah blah blah, would get recorded and sent off, for that to get processed. And at the top of here we have some of the arrays.
Oh Larry, I'm so disappointed.
And here we have the armory. Sounds like the gate open. There should be someone here, and there's not, and the door's open. Oh my gosh, security's getting a bit lax here. I think I've been too nice to people, huh? I can pop off, boys, and I will. Anyway, we'll let him get away with it this time. So this is where Minutemen soldiers will come through and pick up any arms.
Nice,
and it will get recorded down what they're taking, or, if it's sort of let's say, desperate times and you're issued a weapon and, you know, you can't choose what weapon, then, you know, this is where you'll sort of be told that. So you come in, and I'm pretty sure the game will crash here. I'm pretty certain it's
What the
crash here.
heck
This
is
the
that?
armory. So we have our standard issue weapons, and they consist of laser rifles, automatic laser rifles. They consist of combat rifles with bayonets on the top. It's, oh no, it didn't crash. Oh my god, I'm waiting for it. Some hunting rifles. Oh no, it just crashed. Yep, okay. Told you it would. Alright, well, I'll restart this and I'll see you guys soon.
Many unbearable hours later.
I'm here to rescue you. Alright guys, so we're back. Oh bro, what are you doing? We come back and this is what we see. I told you the pathfinding was absolutely shot. He should be in there. That's his main staple. Oh, actually, no. I don't think I actually have anyone assigned to this. I don't think you can. No, you can. You can assign people, and I have. Yeah, he's supposed to be assigned to that. Anyway. So let's hope this doesn't crash again. So yeah, as I was saying before, these are the standard issue weapons. We've got some automatic Tommy guns. We've got some machetes and just some other, you know, cool stuff. Hunting rifles, bayoneted, we've got combat rifles. So these are all standard issue weapons, or the ammunition for them. We got officers' weapons here, so this is where the officers will put their cool little weapons. You can see some of them like plasma style weapons, so that's cool. Got some heavy weapons here, cannons, armor down there, and up here we have all the stockpile. This is a true stockpile, man. This is where we obviously stockpile. Oh, don't crash again, please, for the love of Christ. No, don't do it. So we got some power armors up here, and yeah, I think that's enough. We're gonna get out of here before it crashes again. But yeah, this is where we keep all of our armaments. Like I said, this is a stronghold. This is a stronghold. So continuing through the Arming district, we come across the infirmary. So this is where soldiers injured will be brought. This is the surgical area. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared it's going to crash again. Notice employees must wash hands. Must wash hands before returning to work, which is very important in surgery. We've got a little wheelchair for those who are unfortunate enough to need it. Would have served in battle very well, and they're commended obviously by the general. We've got some just some beds up here for recovery. Nice little roof so they can have some sunlight and stuff. And if you notice, which you might not have because I haven't pointed it out, I have a wall, concrete wall, protecting this, so that no fire from over there can come through into here. Obviously the infirmary would have been better off like there or something, but by the time I built it, everything else, this is the only space left for it because I hadn't thought of it yet. Alright, so as I was telling you before, prisoners come through this area, and the reason that happens is as they're let in, they're immediately directed. Come on. God damn it. I'm terrible. They're disinfected like the dirty scum they are. And then they're led immediately so they don't go walking through. Because you don't want them pacing. You don't want them hearing. You don't want them feeling what's going on around in the settlement. They'll get brought through here. And this is the prison cell. This is where raiders and stuff get brought and then taken for further interrogation, which I'll show you soon. They have a little sink. Notice there's nothing in here. There's no chairs. There's nothing. It's because not even a light bulb, because we don't want them crafting any weapons out of anything. They're lucky enough to get a sink. And if they revoke those privileges by mucking up, then so shall be it.
What?
I don't know if that makes sense. And then, yeah, they won't be able to get water until the ordained times. But luckily, so far, they've complied. I'm sorry if you guys can hear a siren outside. Someone's in trouble. This is Western Sydney after all, so you know it's always popping off here, mate. And it's a double doored. They can't get up out of here, man. It is locked down tight. And this is double doored. So they got that door locked and then this door locked. If they're good prisoners, they're allowed to sit in this little outside area for some fresh air and for the warmth of the fire. That we give them. So we're not terrible tyrants here. Alright. So, oh, that blue. That's from the back of the painting. The purple, sorry. That's funny. This goes up into the bird's nest as well. And yeah, so that's pretty much the entire army district. Obviously we have more watchtowers up here. This is something I'd actually be good to show you now. We don, as you can see from my own character, the Brotherhood of Steel uniforms. I really like it. I know people get upset about that. They're a bit purist about the Minutemen. But I really like the sort of green on black look, man. That's always been my favourite look. That's what I want to paint my full drive. That's what I want to paint myself. You know, it's what I want to paint my children. So, that green on black is just, it's just awesome, man. And we've got the combat armour, but it's all shadowed. So, that's how all of my Minutemen all over the Commonwealth look. We've got this darked out armour and the green and black jumpsuit underneath. And the reason we do that is because we obviously got into a scrap with the Brotherhood, and we thought, while we're kicking their asses, we may as well take their stuff too, because we'll eradicate them sooner or later, and then we can continue holding their stuff. And they're all kitted out with
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure. So if you look at their weapons, so they're either kitted out with like assault rifles like this, or laser rifles, or some of them have you know, shotguns and stuff. Oh, which actually didn't show you in the armory. Oh, hang in with me, guys. Sorry. Oh god, we're going back into the wolf stand. There's more standard issue weapons here: shotguns, double barrel shotguns, laser pistols, some revolvers. People have pinched a couple of those. I'm gonna have to track them down. That was me. Oh no, let's get out before it freezes again. Ah, Pepperino. Alrighty. Now, I'll cut this here and I'll resume it at the Office of Affairs. So, alright, getting close to the end of the tour here. Thankfully for you guys, you don't have to listen to my voice anymore, you poor buggers. So, at this front entrance, we have what I call the Office of Affairs. There's no sign there because we don't want people really questioning what that is. Oh, what's the Office of Affairs? It's sort of a shadow government of the Minutemen. So what they do is they run in the back scenes, you know, sort of sticky, icky stuff. And what that consists of is, well, actually there's more comm stations up here, just for, not for military purposes, but more for, yeah, just Commonwealth stuff. Just for people who need help, really. So we have government property, no trespassing, restricted area, employees only. Again, government property. That strikes fear in any man's soul. These doors are locked and closed and locked. And we come in, and this is the state official. And he'll sit down and he'll go through his paperwork. He'll devise plans on how to, you know, craft us into a more capable force in terms not just of military, but in terms of government. A little shout out to Ranger Dave. Always be prepared, eh? Look at those beautiful eyes. I love you, Davey. So what happens is, in this sort of place, there'll be, like I said before, just shadow government stuff running in the background, whatever's needed. Over here, we have the advanced interrogation room. A little bathtub for unspeakable horrors. The skeletons of previous raiders. Just to strike fear into them. We've got a little electrical shocker here. And it's up to you whether you want to get to 9 or not. Okay, you bugger.
You fucking kink shame me.
We've got some cams for inducing truth. And some tools for inducing more truth. And we keep that door closed to the public. And I would have liked to put soundproof walls and stuff on it, but I couldn't find that in any of the mods. So up here we have just more of an office, just for other state officers. Just run through the daily stuff. They get the privilege of just sort of being high up and fresh air and away from the riffraff. But it's not a communist state. I detest communism, so it's quasi. You need some sort of control in a place like this. God damn it. So yeah, this is sort of the roof of this place, and yeah, I think that's it. That pretty much encompasses the entirety of this build, and I'd really like to thank you guys for coming along. And if you've made it this far, I really do appreciate that. Like I said, this is my first video. I know this isn't like some grandiose settlement, but I really put a lot of work into it. And if you've... Oh, to the beach, pepperoni. Where are you? Nah, sorry to disappoint. We're not going to the beach. That place is irradiated as hell. But anyway, yes, guys, I really appreciate if you watched it to this point. I really do, man. You've stuck through. You've listened to my dumb voice. You've looked at all this dumb stuff that I've built, and yeah, like I said, I've put a lot of hours into this place, and I tried really hard to make it as dense as possible, just sort of as lived in and just nice and good as possible. So if you like this, just leave a comment. I was going to say leave this video a like, but I don't like saying that, man. It's up to you. I don't give a hell. I really don't. But leave a comment if you have any questions, if you have any want to ask any stuff about the mod lists or anything. Just give me a shout in the comment section, or comment on anything that you would improve, that if you think it's crap and it's full of holes and you don't like it, then I'd really love to hear your feedback. But yeah, thanks guys. I hope you have a wonderful night, and thank you for joining myself, Don Royal, in this settlement tour of Starlight Stronghold. You enjoy the rest of your day and have a blessed one.
It's done. Yes, Mr. Frodo. It's over now.
In the headshot, just like boom, headshot.